Cruz Beckham has officially stepped into the spotlight of one of the most talked about celebrity family dramas of the year after reacting to his older brother Brooklyn Beckham's shocking claim involving their mother, Victoria Beckham, and a moment from Brooklyn's wedding that has now exploded into a full-scale public feud. What started as a single emotional statement from Brooklyn has rapidly turned into a viral saga filled with accusations, cryptic reactions, social media breadcrumbs, and a family divide that fans can't stop dissecting. It all began when Brooklyn Beckham, the eldest son of David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, made a deeply personal and emotional post on social media addressing a moment from his 2022 wedding to Nicola Peltz. In that post, Brooklyn claimed that during what was meant to be his first dance with his bride, an unexpected and uncomfortable incident took place. According to Brooklyn, singer Mark Anthony, who was performing at the wedding, invited Brooklyn onto the stage. Brooklyn alleged that instead of allowing him to dance with Nicola, Victoria Beckham joined him on stage and danced with him in front of all the guests, a moment Brooklyn described as humiliating, awkward, and deeply upsetting. Brooklyn went on to say that the experience left his wife in tears and created a lasting emotional wound that still affects their relationship with their family today. His words were raw, emotional, and unfiltered, painting the picture of a son who felt overshadowed, dismissed, and uncomfortable during one of the most important moments of his life. Almost immediately, the internet reacted. Fans, critics, and celebrity watchers began revisiting old wedding footage, analyzing body language, and debating whether this was a misunderstanding and exaggerated memory or evidence of long-standing family tension that had finally boiled over. As Brooklyn's statement spread across social media, the narrative quickly expanded beyond a single dance. Commentators began linking the incident to earlier rumors of tension between Brooklyn and his parents, particularly Victoria, as well as ongoing speculation about strained dynamics between Nicola Peltz and the Beckham family. For years, tabloids have hinted at disagreements over wedding planning, fashion choices, and family boundaries, but Brooklyn's public statement marked the first time one of the Beckhams openly addressed those rumors head-on. Then came Cruz Beckham's reaction, and that's where the story took a dramatic turn. Cruz Beckham, the third child of David and Victoria and a musician himself, didn't release a statement or speak to the press. Instead, he let social media do the talking. Fans quickly noticed that Cruz had liked a viral Instagram reel mocking the alleged wedding dance moment. The video jokingly portrayed a mother-son dance scenario with exaggerated music and captions, clearly referencing Brooklyn's claim. That single like was enough to send social media into a frenzy. To many viewers, Cruz's action felt loaded. In celebrity culture, a social media like is rarely accidental, especially during an active controversy. Some interpreted Cruz's reaction as subtle support for his mother, suggesting he didn't believe Brooklyn's version of events or felt the situation was being blown out of proportion. Others saw it as a passive-aggressive jab at his brother, hinting at deeper sibling tension behind the scenes. Either way, Cruz's move ensured that he was now firmly part of the narrative. The situation escalated further when fans noticed Cruz engaging with additional posts referencing Victoria Beckham's past performances and music career. Clips from Victoria's early 2000s solo era began circulating, with users humorously comparing her stage presence back then to the alleged wedding dance. Cruz's engagement with those posts only added fuel to the fire, reinforcing the idea that he was leaning into humor rather than publicly defending Brooklyn's feelings. Cruz didn't stop there. Shortly after the likes were spotted, he posted cryptic Instagram stories featuring music connected to his mother and moody captions that many fans interpreted as indirect commentary on the feud. While he never mentioned Brooklyn by name, the timing was impossible to ignore. Online reactions were instant. Comment sections filled with speculation, with fans arguing over whether Cruz was mocking the situation, trying to lighten the mood, or subtly choosing sides in a deeply personal family conflict. Meanwhile, Brooklyn remained silent following his initial statement, and neither David nor Victoria Beckham directly addressed the allegations. Their silence spoke volumes. For a family known for carefully managing their public image over decades, the lack of an immediate response only intensified curiosity. Media outlets and celebrity commentators weighed in, with some defending Victoria and framing the incident as a misunderstood family moment, while others expressed sympathy for Brooklyn and Nicola, emphasizing the importance of respecting boundaries at weddings. Public opinion became sharply divided. One camp argued that Brooklyn's feelings were valid regardless of intent, pointing out that emotional impact matters more than public perception. Another camp accused Brooklyn of airing private family matters for attention, especially given the high-profile nature of the Beckham brand. Cruz's involvement complicated things even more, as fans began scrutinizing the relationships between all four Beckham children, questioning whether the family unity so often portrayed online was beginning to fracture. This feud also reopened broader discussions about fame, control, and boundaries within celebrity families. Brooklyn's statement included references to feeling controlled and overshadowed growing up, a theme that resonated with many children of famous parents. Critics noted that being raised in the public eye can blur the lines between parental involvement and personal autonomy, especially when brand image and media narratives are constantly at play. Cruz's reaction, though seemingly small, symbolized a generational divide. Unlike his parents, Cruz belongs to a social media native generation, where reactions, likes, and reposts are powerful forms of communication. His choice to engage indirectly rather than issue a formal statement reflects how younger celebrities navigate conflict differently, often allowing ambiguity to speak louder than words. As days passed, the story refused to die down. Each new social media post, unfollow, or lack of interaction between family members was treated as potential evidence by fans tracking the drama in real time. The wedding dance claim became less about the dance itself and more about unresolved family tension that had finally surfaced under public scrutiny. At the center of it all, Cruz's reaction continues to be dissected. Was he standing up for his mother? Was he dismissing his brother's pain? Or was he simply reacting emotionally to seeing his family dragged through public controversy? Without a direct explanation, every interpretation remains speculation. But one thing is certain: Cruz's involvement has turned a personal family issue into a multi-layered celebrity drama with no clear resolution in sight. As the Beckham family remains silent and the internet continues to speculate, fans are left wondering whether reconciliation will happen privately or if more revelations are still to come. One social media post opened the door, and Cruz's reaction ensured it stayed wide open. Whether this saga ends with healing or further division, it has already become one of the most fascinating celebrity family stories in recent memory. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.